This kid is 16 years old, and he's already being seen as someone who could change the future of Norwegian football. Yes, it's that serious, because Eirik Granaas is not just another talented youngster. He's a product of a system, a continuation of a generation, and possibly the next big face of Norwegian football. When we talk about Eirik Granaas, we're not just talking about today, we're talking about the future. Because players like this don't just perform well on the pitch, they elevate an entire country's football. Norway has been on an incredible rise in recent years. Haaland is dominating world football. Ødegaard is leading Arsenal. Norwegian players are no longer just good, they are now considered elite across Europe. But here's the key question: can this success be sustained? And this is exactly where players like Granaas come in. A talent like Eirik Granaas can impact Norwegian football in multiple ways. First of all, his playing style. Granaas fits perfectly into modern football. He thinks fast, he moves the ball quickly, he finds space, and most importantly, he speeds up the game. If he reaches his full potential, Norway's national team could become more dynamic, more technical, and far more creative. The second major impact: inspiration. And don't underestimate this. Just like Haaland inspired thousands of kids across Norway to start playing football, players like Granaas will motivate the next generation. They create that belief: I can do this too. And that directly shapes a country's football development. The third, and maybe the most important, impact: European exposure. If Granaas makes a move to a top European club, it doesn't just change his career, it opens doors for Norwegian football. More scouts will focus on Norway. More young talents will get opportunities. The league itself becomes more valuable. One player can influence an entire ecosystem. Now let's go back to the player himself. One of Granaas' biggest strengths is his ability to feel the game. And that's something you're born with. Some players just play football, others understand it. Granaas belongs to the second category. His positioning is incredibly natural. He finds space effortlessly. He moves between the lines. Even before receiving the ball, he's already thinking about the next move. That's a key trait of top-level midfielders. Another crucial detail: decision-making. At this age, most players either take unnecessary risks or play too safe. But Granaas has found the balance. He knows when to speed things up. He knows when to slow the game down. And that makes him not just a talented player, but a game controller. Now let's say it a bit louder, because honestly, he deserves it. If he continues developing like this, Granaas could become not just one of Norway's best, but one of Europe's most special midfielders. Yes, that's a big statement, but his potential supports it. Some scouts are already comparing him to a young Ødegaard. But there's one key difference. Granaas plays more direct, more vertical, more aggressive, which actually makes him even more suited to modern football. Just imagine this: Granaas in midfield, Haaland up front, a well-organized defense behind them. That's not just a good team. That's a team capable of winning tournaments. Of course, everything depends on his development. The wrong club, the wrong system, the wrong role, these things can destroy even the biggest talents. But with the right path, Granaas could reach a completely different level. And here's the most exciting part. This story is just beginning. Nobody knows his true limit yet. Nobody can say, this is as far as he goes, because the potential is wide open, and that potential is honestly frightening. So let me ask you again, is Eirik Granaas really the player who will shape the future of Norwegian football? Or are we witnessing the rise of something even bigger? One thing you should never forget: great players don't appear overnight. First, They show small signs, and right now, Granaas is showing those signs. Eirik Granaas, remember the name, because very soon everyone will be talking about him, and the next chapter of Norwegian football might be written around him.